That's one thing why I still like some people like my studio is dead clean. That means the dirtier the better.
Oh yeah, it's worked in, it's lived in.
Yeah. That's when you know I'm going crazy.
Where is Lost Lands?
Lost Lands is in Columbus, Ohio. Like right outside of it. Legends Valley.
So it just in like the woods?
Yeah. So like Columbus and it's like 20 minutes outside. It's where the Gathering of the Juggalos is at. You ever heard of Gathering of the Juggalos?
No. Is that like the big
ICP?
ICP?
Yeah, it's in the same spot that's at.
Okay, what
So it's like a park type of joint.
and how do they find these places?
I think we outsourced it. So this festival we're playing next weekend, it was like one of my first festivals. It was the second festival I ever went to. I went to the first year I ever threw it. This was my second festival ever. So I think they just kind of source it or have teams for it. That was one of my goals going forward is trying to throw my own festival somewhere. I want to throw it in Iowa. That'd be dope.
Oh, I mean, I feel like there's the land too. I feel like you can make that happen.
Yeah, there's a homie. He runs this place called the Underground Ranch. It's like down in like Chelsea, Iowa, and he started to throw festivals there. And I think we'll start talking to him about trying to do something. It's like 25 minutes away from like the Indian reservation I grew up at.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So it'd be dope. Yeah, that's like my next goal is to do my own festival just with the homies and start small and build it up.
Yeah. Do you have like a time frame in mind with that?
I mean, I'd like to get it done next year or the year after. I want to start planning it for next year.
Oh, yeah. So that'd be big. So then would you not tour or would you be?
No, it would just be like a weekend thing.
Oh,
It'd just be like
oh yeah.
maybe like camp out like Friday through Saturday, like Friday through Sunday, just a little camp joint. I don't have a lot of ideas with it, and I at the end of my career, I'd like to do that. But my music stuff, I'd like to instead of touring, just be able to like go to like a couple cities and play like Friday, Saturday, and just have two different sets or something. So I think that's the next goal in mind for me. But the first thing's getting through this tour, bro. I'm getting so tired from this tour, bro. It's been, I said, like before it happened, it was like everybody was like, I was just like, I want to do this so bad. And then, like after the last tour last year, I was like, oh, I want to change some stuff to get this done. Like, it's not even like the plane. The plane's like the easiest part. It's really just the traveling. It's just ridiculous, especially from here in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah. So how do you make that work? And when did you start?
I started doing this. So well, I done with school in 2014, and I kind of just got into it then when I started moving back here. So I think I moved back here. So I'd say around
Yeah.
2015 is when I started dabbling. I started taking it like a little bit seriously in 2017, and it kind of just started popping from that time.
And how long have this tour been?
So we started this tour in August. I went Elements Festival and all those stops. I have this weekend off. It's the first weekend I've had off, and then next week we start Lost Lands in the second half of the tour, and then we'll announce phase two, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's every weekend for the rest of the year, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
And yeah. What's the travel like? Like, how do you?
Black as fuck. So like I usually just catch red eyes from here, and I just for example, like last weekend I was in Detroit. Detroit. No, last weekend I was in Memphis, Tennessee. So I'll just leave, travel for like 8 hours, and go from here. From Iowa, it sucks because I always have to lay over somewhere. Like, there was one time where I was like here and I had to go up to Minneapolis and then go down to Texas. You know what I mean? Or like stupid shit like that. So I usually travel for like 8 hours out of the day, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. And I'm in an airplane like this. You know what I mean? Well, no, recently now that everything's kind of panning out, I bought like the extra seat. Like now that you can go in and like buy like pay $40 and get like an exit row or something.
Oh yeah.
I used to always see that. I was like, man, I'm not paying no $40. I finally did it like a month ago. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this for now.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was definitely worth $40. Yeah, I was like, let me spoil myself a little bit.
Yeah. I love the road too. That's the best.
Yeah. If I could just wear my legs all the way up.
Yeah, that's wild too. And it's like it's a high energy show, like an atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like completely like you literally just it's like I live a double life now because I just like I'll be with my kids all week, like literally all week, and then on Friday I'll leave and I'll travel. I'll sleep at a hotel for like take a nap, and then I'll go out to like this crazy party where it's just all these people just turning up. especially like next weekend. Next weekend's gonna be super overload because like it's like one of the bigger festivals. I mean, it's definitely probably the biggest festival in the country. And so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna drive in and go in on Thursday, get the feel of it, and I gotta go fly to Sacramento on Friday and come back on Saturday. And I play on Sunday over there. So that's a rare trip for me. If I go out there and hang out, and like I really like try to meet people and try to like take in the environment and stuff.
Yeah, in Lockland, is it mostly EDM music?
Yeah, it's all you do.
That's what I thought.
It's one of it's probably it has to be one of the big, if not the biggest, one of the biggest dubstep festivals in the world.
Okay.
And when I went, it was all dubstep. Like, it was all like super heavy, crazy stuff. And now they're kind of like it's getting a little bit more versatile. It's like the range of genres they're doing now, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's one that I've heard of for years.
I think it starts on Tuesday. I think my homies told me they're going there on Tuesday. And then right, my boy Tito's is going there on Tuesday. So it's Tuesday to Sunday. That's like early bird.
Yeah.
Then like so like the Wednesday they have like an early bird, like a kind of a pre-party, and then Thursday is another pre-party, and it starts on Friday.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's tight. You gotta meet people and stuff.
Oh god, I can't do it no more, man. Like, even this was gonna drag so hard going to this one, man. I went to Elements and like it was super like big like that, and I stayed like I played, and I stayed one more day, and by the time I caught like. So if you look at my Instagram and stuff, that's why I played like I played back with Levity in the back with U-Haul in front of like a bunch of people. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy night. But anyway, like I was at like 2:30. It was like I had like a transplant at 6, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay up till 6. So I pretty much got to like watch the whole festival die down. But it was crazy. So that happened. That was random. And like the Levity boys went to school out here, so we've known each other since the beginning of like us both doing music. We did that. I walked out, and there was this dude. You ever heard Pretty Lights?
Oh yeah,
bro.
Yeah, so I saw him at Red Rock
for real. Bro, so listen to this. So we played random as hell at the last minute. PJ said, "You want to play this back to back? Would be like play with me on this U-Haul." I said, "All right." We played this for an hour. We get off the U-Haul. Like the U-Haul's full of people. It's just bouncing. You know what I mean? We get off, and Pretty Lights is on top of a bus playing like one of his only DJ sets he's ever played. Like now he used to have the band. He was just playing off of a laptop, like on top of a bus. I was like, "Oh, that's the most random shit ever." So I watched that. And then, yeah, I was just trying to make it to 6 a.m. or catch my flight back. But crazy enough, this is another crazy story. That same night, that same time, I travel all the time, bro, I had to wait like 20 minutes. I fell asleep. But right before I was about to board my plane. That was the only time I've ever done it.
Oh, that'd be scary.
I set like 4 alarms. I was just like sitting there to like charge my phone for a second. Like I had like 15 minutes. Bro, I fell asleep, bro. It was a whole damn thing. I was just getting a hotel there and like getting like a ticket. Like it was wild. I missed 2 flights. I missed that flight and then my alarm to go out the next morning. I missed 2 flights. It was crazy.
Wow. Yeah, my said you're gonna be traveling. I'm gonna miss one. It sucks.
That was the first time I missed one. First time. I feel like the gate's like right over here. I just fall asleep like right outside. And like wake up like it's been gone. It was bad. It's been a journey. It's been fun. You learn a lot. It's pretty random for me, especially after doing all the sports stuff. So like do all the sports and then just going from that to do this on some random shit and it actually like pan out pretty decent. Like this is all I tell people all the time. Like all of this part of it is like I speak so like passionately being so like passionate about it and like so excited about it, but it's because I'm literally like going into environments I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So it's pretty rewarding. I met a lot of good people, a lot of good people through this scene for sure. But it also keeps me grounded and like keeps me tamed up, but just not getting too lost in the sauce. And like find a good medium to be able to have a good time and still experience it and like really ingest the music. Cause like I mean I like the biggest like to be honest like the biggest electronic like dubstep electronic fan in terms of like when I'm here, I'm listening to like Griselda, like, you know what I mean? Like Kendrick and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not listening to any dubstep like that. Like my favorite artists are my friends. You know what I mean? Like the people I came up with, a lot of guys who are coming up and doing their stuff like Levity or Bluka or like Salty or Cheap Power guys that like we were all just like kind of like just coming up when I first like they're more established than I was, but they're like some of the first people I met when I first did my first show. So I'm like a local like first regional artist. Yeah. So it's pretty crazy.
I feel like it would help not necessarily listening to a ton of like dubstep and EDM.
Yeah.
Cause you're just obviously coming up with like just different sounds and just get.
And that's a good reason. I got into the scene really like not knowing anything like older. So like, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, I think that's a reason why like I can stay passionate about it and keep like pushing the boundaries in terms of like music, because I don't really listen to anybody else but my friends. And like, I feel like if you listen to my music, if you caught influence from anybody, it'd be from guys like Bix Mind or Badman or like the guys that I looked up to when I first got not looking. We're all friends, but like those guys were killing it when I got into the scene. So I feel like my influences, like production wise, are my friends, like Chief Kaya and like Mixed Mind and Joey. They're from like Minneapolis. Like they went homies, man. They're easily by far my favorite group. Like my boy Joey, and then when I see him play, like I have the most fun. Him and this other dude named Rusker. Rusker was the first dude that I so like I'm walking my first festival ever not knowing shit first year. And the first person I meet is this dude Rusker. He's still one of my favorite people to this day, and he's killing it. Like those guys, like I said, those two guys are guys that like, you'll see me like I usually don't be in the crowd. Like you'll see me front row. I won't be there and not be front row. Both of those. I'm gonna use my bigness. You know?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I think the being able to separate it and just in like in terms of everything socially and fucking the music keeps me a little bit more turned up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, oh that looks good.
You look good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys in the newest medication section. I just got here probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you liking it? I like the location.
Yeah, look, I like being like right out. Like I you know, I'm an Iowa City kid, but like as I got older, especially like, doing this stuff and trying to stay focused, it's being out here at least like makes me think about like when I was living downtown, it's so fucking easy to go downtown.
Oh,
Like, it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna go down there, you know what I mean? Have a few drinks, and at the next point, you're like fucking it's late as fuck. So.
Yeah.
Out here in North Liberty, like it's still not that far away, but it's far enough away where I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna kick it. So yeah, I do enjoy this place. It's especially having a studio and everything like right here. I always thought that I would work better when like I had to like travel and like not be in my house. But after doing that, now I definitely like it better in my house, like for sure. Like I like the chaoticness, and I like just the comfortability to just like sit here and create. And like you said, like when I make my music, I just sit in here and you know what I mean, just sit here and just fuck around with sounds, and whatever happens, happens. So. And like all this stuff is stuff all my from my computer to even my keyboard and my mouse. It's all the same stuff I've used since that's the hardest besides the speakers. And these are well, I have a picture of me hugging these speakers. I was so happy when I got these speakers. And yeah, I had one white pair, I've had one black pair, and on each of the pair, one broke on each of the pair.
Oh, so
Yeah, so I didn't buy them like that. They're remainders. Yeah.
Like they got a vibe.
Yeah, so every song we've heard so far has been made not right here, but with this equipment right here.
Yeah, I was listening to it a lot a few months ago when we were first going to record, and now I just have a lot of these songs on my playlist. They go hard.
I appreciate you. I think it's like I always tell people like what you said earlier. Like I feel like I just make my like people ask me what like. I was talking to my best friend Johnny the other day. I was like, "Yo, if you don't notice, like the only thing that's dubstep is the sound. I still use hip hop drums in all my songs. Like, I still use those same cadences and that same arrangement. So it's like it's just like I said, it's called experimental music, and I feel like this project has been like literally that. Instead of just me sitting here and fucking around with funny places, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's been fun. But I'm about to come out with my first album. And that's what this tour is for. It hasn't been announced yet, so. They'll probably hear about it before I announce it on here, but yeah, but
I can wait 2 months.
Oh no, you're my boy, bro. You can put that shit out. I'll give you a schedule for the next phase too. You can put it on here, and yeah, this next album is like that. In a nutshell, it's like 15 songs. And it's all different types of stuff. Rap songs, like boom bap rap songs, like drum and bass, all different types of stuff. I got a bunch of rappers on it. It's gonna be very unique. Yeah, it's my first album, and I've done a good job of not like telling anybody about it and just kind of just working on it. And so like yeah, I think by the end of this month I'm gonna put that out. I think the next single will come out in like 2 weeks.
Okay, sick. Yeah, so I'm really excited to hear that.
It'll be called "Wake Up," and that's why it's like the Between Dreams tour right now. It was like I feel like right now. I mean, you know my past with basketball. I feel like that's how I feel right now. I am just in between two different dreams, from like dropping one dream to go and do something else, something even crazier than the first one. As well as like yeah, it's like we're on this like sleeping concept. It's called Wake Up. It's just like want to just like, it's like, just as a competitor, like wake up the world, like, hey, like this is what we're coming up with next. But as well as like the life experiences I had through like the last year, through or next 2 years when it started blowing up, I just saw like it's like it's also like through music, and it sounds so crazy. It was just like when you hear it, and I'll send it to you after this. When you hear it, it's just like it's wake up. It's just I saw so many instances of people like being good people, just like not having the right people around them, or not being in the right environments, and like not even like they don't love you, or like they're trying to be a bad influence. But I've seen so many people like waste their potential. Not even waste their potential. Not even understand that they have any type of potential, just because of the people around them, or like being out there and like. And I tell my friends that I'd be like, yo, like you gotta do what you want to do at the end of the day, and like I feel like this is like gonna help other people. And I've shown some artists like Jordan, who does all my creative director for my team and stuff, and show people. And I feel like with me telling them that, I feel like they've gathered that by listening to the whole album. Being like, that's what it's about. It's just like I'm another version of that. Like, I'm walking the same path as you. I gotta keep myself aligned too to be able to do these stuff. And like and in order to do that, I gotta keep growing as well as like the people around me. I gotta make sure they're growing too, or at least want to grow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And you can't grow unless you want to grow. So that's what it's about. It's to wake up and I'm a competitor, and like I feel I'm like Michael Jordan. Like I take a personal type of dude. Like I like to create something to get motivated because like I just got that through sports, and it's that as well as like it's also my version, just my experience through like this journey, like from the beginning, but like the last 2 years of like going from like at local, pretty much artists, and in a matter of a couple months, just being like, yeah, I think we gained like 12,000 followers in 2 months. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing like jumped like tenfold, like even like I said the first time we talked. I said I'm happy that we waited because like I pretty much told you in that interview what I was trying to do, exactly what I'm doing now, and like but now like it's just changed directly from that. Like literally exactly like just manifesting at that point. That's exactly what. That's pretty cool, and like I still have all my same like my homies, just my Freddie's still my best friend, still my manager. Everybody's tapped in. It's been fun, man. It's really like the beginning, and I had to keep myself grounded because I'd be like, oh, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this happening? Mm-hmm. And then I sit back and be like, bro, like just be thankful, bro. You don't even doing this, bro. You don't even make music. Like you don't even you never play no instruments. You never get any of this. You don't really like do it. Like, bro, the craziest thing like I've been doing the festivals, bro. And I'm so like kind of ducked off, bro. I'm convinced nobody knew that Master Place was a big ass black dude, bro. Oh yeah. No, nobody knew. Like I went to go see one of my favorite artists. I'm a big fan of him. I went to Soundhaven, which is like another big festival. It was on my birthday too, so like I don't know what a lot of these DJs be looking like. Like I said, I just don't be paying attention. But I knew it was playing next. So I went in the back and I asked this other dude, Dave Frank, who I'm a big fan of. And I was like, "Do you guys know what Chimera looks like? Or do you guys know what this guy looks like?" And I went and talked to him, and he goes, bro. He's like, bro. I was 100% confident you're a little white nerdy dude. I'm like, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The complete opposite. I'm like, literally the complete opposite. And even like the fact that people could be that comfortable, like be like, have that type of rapport, and even be able to be honest and vulnerable like that. Like, that was super funny. That's a great story. Like, imagine having somebody that you look up to that you're like, I look up to this guy so much, I'm gonna go like risk going and find out who this guy is. Like the first conversation, like, bro. I was not thinking that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a super cool story, man. Like, listen, those are the stuff that's really, really cool to me when I go out on the road and stuff. Like Sounding, for example, was my birthday. I usually don't stay out there. I was out there for like 4 or 5 days, bro. I probably talked to fucking 600 people. You know what I mean? Like, and like, I'm just not realizing, like, I'm big as hell. Like, I'm like the most recognizable guy walking around. You know what I mean? I'm like one of the only artists that, like, really just walks around. Like, I'm in the crowd watching with everybody else because it's all new for me. So it's super like ground humbling as well, like humbling and like grounding as well as like you realize like it's not just like when I talk to people I can tell like they really feel like they're a part of it. You know what I mean? Like they really because they saw me grow and like I was so vulnerable at that time. That's like it makes it like super easy for me or it makes it easier for me to want to create, especially in live settings, something that like they remember. You know what I mean? Like, like that's what the medicine place means. It's just like the thing I always say is like you've been to concerts before. Like, I've been to concerts with like 10,000 people. Like, there's a lot of people there, but not everybody's like, even at EDM shows, like, if you look like, there'll be like a bunch of people there, like, in the front, people will be like headbanging and stuff, but everybody else kind of is talking amongst themselves. But you've probably also been in shows where like, it's the opposite. Like, Like did you fuck with Tech Nine and shit?
Mhm.
Yeah, so like those concerts, like you remember that's like front to back, everybody turning up, and that feels different than like when you're like at like other show, and it's just packed, and everybody's just standing around looking cool and stuff. So that's always my goal. I just want to make everybody dance, and as well as like, I want to get out a fan base where like people feel comfortable dancing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've done a pretty good job of that.
Yeah. So I remember when I lived in Denver, just if I had to go to a random show, the EDM shows would be the most fun.
Yeah. Did you ever go to the Black Box?
I did a few times. Yeah.
From my agent, I'm a submission artist, so that's I play the Black Box all the time. Like, so like that's their venue is the Black Box.
Oh yeah, that place is sick.
Yeah, I played recently. I just played, Meow Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I played in Meow Wolf like right in the middle of that, like maybe like April or May. Bro, that shit was crazy. Like that was
insane.
Because usually I'm like kind of like I'm about to center of attention dude. You know, I'm a little bit older. I've been trying to just move on.
Yeah, I continue. I'm sorry. Do you remember? Sometimes I do and leave.
I set felt like it was like 20 minutes because it was just so immersive. But like the environment around it was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I bet that was insane.
I got done and I was like, all right, like I didn't know. So then I'm like, bro, I might not ever have a chance to do that ever again. You know what I mean? Like that was like one of the rare ones, and I didn't realize that when I was there. But then like I got done, I'm like, and that was like literally like some crazy shit, like some time travel shit, like in the middle of Meow Wolf. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, and going back to what you said about people feeling their potential, I feel like when you get to a point like you don't realize that you're inspiring people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like seeing you start out to now play at festivals and traveling. Like, that's so sick. And it's like, oh well, he made it happen. Like obviously it wasn't easy, but like it's like, well, I should try to do something too. You know, that's why
I tell people I go out because like, when you do that type of stuff, like people are always like, oh. They're just really excited to meet you. And it's crazy you say that because every time I tell them, like, bro, like, I'm out here sweating with y'all because like I'm a mirror. Like, I just want y'all to see like if my big black ass can go out here and play dubstep from like nothing, and like you can do anything you want. So it's crazy that you said that. Like I was at when I'm on the road, I work there's a sound guy at El Rey's downtown for like the bands and stuff. And I just went in there. I had an off weekend this weekend, so I just went in there on Friday just to say hi to everybody. And one of my homies there was like, bro, like. He said that. He's like, bro, like, you're like popping off, and you make me feel like I can do like literally what I can do anything, and like that's the reason. That's the reason I said like I'm not like a go out guy. I go out for that. I go out to be like, hey, I'm not like this big like I'm just exactly like you. Like I made all these songs in North Liberty, Iowa. You know what I mean? Like, when I go about, people don't even know where Iowa is. They legit don't know where Iowa is. Like, and it's crazy. It's all been like super crazy experience, and like. Even like being able to realize that, like you said that you have to like I don't think like that's why I changed it. It's not wasting potential. I just feel like you have to make sure that you're around like good people and be a good friend. And to be a good friend, it's like not like the most perfect conversations. You do that from like really finding a medium of like it comes from those conversations you don't want to have, but I feel like as you keep doing them, they get less and less hard to have. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like I feel like I stay sharp, but I probably slept on myself unless I would have slept on myself unless I had people in me be like, you better get to lock in, like you can actually get this done. Like not only that, like being able to like really like believe them. Yeah. A lot of people will tell you that, but do you believe them? That's the real thing. Yeah. And how been the actual good team is the move always. Yeah, you have to have good people around you. I'm a firm believer in it. Yeah, there used to be a festival that was like around here, like out by like Lone Tree, but I feel like it stopped. There were a couple. What was that festival called? It was like on a farm or something. Yeah. I never got a chance to go to it, but I forgot what that was called. But it seemed like it was like more of like a jam bandy like band. Oh yeah. But it seemed like everybody had a great time at it. I wish I would. It was like what do they call it? They had like some kind of orchestra that played out there and stuff. Oh yeah. What was that called? I never went. I just remember I picked somebody up from there once. How was that? No, it comes out. My bad. Excuse me. But yeah, no, that's my next thing. I want to throw it here. I've had like people talking about throwing it other places. Like, my second home is Minneapolis. I feel like that has my favorite. Like, a lot, everybody thinks I'm from Minneapolis because like my fan base is there. Like I came up watching those guys. Like that's how I got into like my manager now, Freddie. Like I used to travel from Minneapolis to watch him play before I was even DJing. And he was just like not a local, like a local DJ, but they all killed it. Like all the DJs up in Minneapolis killed it when I was there. Yeah, when I was coming up. So like that was probably the best advice I got. Everybody's trying to go to Denver, and that's a good place. But my boy Tommy does. He was like, man, infrasound and Minneapolis, like that's the next popping spot.
Is that that's a festival or the? Cause I know that name.
Yeah, it's up in like
the infrasound.
Up like probably 3 hours away.
Okay.
Outwardly, but it's already yeah. That was my goal festival. I held out. All my best friends go there. I don't ever give a fuck about going out, but like I just wanted something I wasn't gonna go to that festival until I played it. I held it for 7 years straight, bro. And on the 7th year, I got booked to it the day before the lineup came out.
Oh.
And I played every time I played it 3 times now. Every time I played it, like I feel like I can feel like a change, a shift. It's probably like just within me of just like achieving that goal and just being very thankful. But I something crazy happens every time I go there. So
yeah.
Every single time, like just like, music wise. So like it was this weekend. Like if I was this weekend, I'm proud of myself. Like I said, with the touring, just like I'm gonna just
yeah, I like that. And then you'll have the new album for next year if you go.
Yeah, like, I mean, we'll be back. We'll play it again. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm proud of myself because like any other time, I just one place I won't go out and chill and like you may let loose a little bit. But this year, I was like, this is stay focused. If I would have went out, I had to recover for 2 days in the week, and then I had to go to Los Angeles. I just want to be clear minded, like, and I took a real advantage of this first weekend off in a while.
Right. Is there anything you do to like just chill, relax?
No. No, I kind of just make music, man.
Yeah.
I laugh. I said I watch my kids. And I say that's the thing that keeps me chill is my kids. And I think having kids definitely made me a little, for lack of a better term, a little less selfish in terms of decision making. You know what I mean? And not even that. Like I was like I don't give a fuck type of motherfucker. Like, I was just like nonchalant and like just because like I was okay like by myself and like even like being broke, I was okay going through adversity by myself. Once my kids were like my first little boy was like Rain was born, I was like, oh yeah, something has to change because like I could do this, but I'm never gonna let him be like this. So and then when my little girl came, it was over. It was over once my girl came. It was over. It's still over to this day. So to answer your question, if I can do anything, it's definitely my kids, but music as well. I always tell people are like, they always tell me I don't have any time an excuse out, but I'm like, why don't you like make more music? I don't have any time. All right, well, I watch my kids all day. I don't get to make music until they go to sleep, bro. And like that means like I'm staying up until 2. So like I feel like I'm a guy who likes to stay busy, and I like if I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna go for it. Like I came from basketball. I feel like a lot of like getting through all this stuff outside of basketball came from playing basketball.
Oh yeah.
And even that basketball didn't pan out the way I wanted to, but I didn't quit. I never complained about it because like when I was going to help, and I always say like the reason that it didn't pan out for me is because I didn't have anybody back home to like really. I didn't have like the trainer person back home or a pro dad or anything like that. I think you have to have that, but when you get up in those ranks, it has a lot. Like people, they have those people to call back to and that the coach can reach out to. I didn't have that. It didn't pan out, but like, I learned so much through it just watching. And I always said, like, I feel like I can be that to the next kid, one of these other high school kids, or one of these other athletes that go and play, or even my kid. If my kid decides to go play, he can go play college, and he has that divisional guy, that dad who was an All-American who went to the NCAA tournament to go back to have that type of like be known that he has that foundation. He comes from that foundation, and like that's something I didn't have, and I think like that's why I had a different experience. But at the same time. I don't feel bad about it, man. It didn't pan out, and like I said, I love basketball. I can get out there and hoop, but it didn't pan out. But I never felt bitter about it because I learned so much. I didn't quit.
And even you saying that, it's like you still accomplished a lot.
Oh, bro, it's crazy.
But like it's almost like it did pan out because like you played in college and like you did all those things.
I did. Yeah, it did. It didn't pan out the way I wanted to pan out, and like. And I'm proud of myself that I was able to just move on and find something else and like just apply the stuff that I learned through, specifically going through like the route I did, going through junior college and doing that, and then going to a Division I college, and then getting injured, and then going to another college for grad school, brother. I went to 6 years. I went to 6 years of college in a row.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
yeah.
went home.
That's
You know
how
what I mean?
you
Like,
do.
well, like, remember when I was in high school, I used to be like, bro, this motherfucker hoop, but this motherfucker getting no grades. And that's kind of why I went through college. Like, bro, I don't remember missing a day. I would never remember missing a day of class in college. I don't. And it was 6 years in a row. Main master, summer school. It was 6 years in a row. And that kind of played into it because I was like, I wasn't stupid. I just wasn't focused. You know, what I mean? Like, I had a different upbringing and different lifestyle and lived a different lifestyle than all y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I had other things to worry about at that time.
Yeah, especially in high school too. It's so hard.
It's so hard.
I had some great life.
Yeah, and like I feel like that kind of like I feel like people and I didn't remember it, but that was like a big the way it panned out in high school kind of like left a big like smudge on my basketball career here in high school, which it doesn't matter now. But at the same time, I tell you that I'm so happy that like I took the parts of it, I just went and applied it to the next level. And like, so like college, like when I went to college, it was pretty. I thought it was easier in high school. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had grad school. It was all good. Just even like go from that to go. Bro, I went to grad school for 2 years. That shit's crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's super wild. And NCAA tournament, all that stuff is crazy, bro. Lost to the next year NCAA champions. So.
Who?
I lost to Villanova in the second.
Oh yeah.
Josh Hart right before they got like Brunson and everybody.
Yeah. They always got a squad.
Nasty squad.
Yeah, I feel like sports is so important, especially as a kid and just growing up, because it gives you like mental. Well, one like goals you have to try to achieve, but even just frameworks to get through stuff.
Yeah, I think.
But then it applies to everything.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a framework mixed with like there's a lot of stuff. I tell people this like the reason I can go through like this stuff's easy to be comparing after going through sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I tell people like respectfully, like I could be the biggest dubstep DJ in the world. There wouldn't be any, or I could be the biggest dubstep DJ in like the scene, bro. I won't even be comparable socially as when I was like a bench player averaging 6 points and playing basketball. That's what I'm saying. Like, and like I always tell people like respectfully, like it's like well, I used to get remembered going out to Walmart and signing autographs for being a seventh man off the bench. You know what I mean? And, like it's just a different social aspect. So I think that like I said, I feel like the reason I can do all this is because of sports. Like from battling adversity to like. Another example is like the leadership qualities, like being like even when I wasn't a good basketball, like not a good basketball player, even when I wasn't a star basketball player, I was still a leader on our teams. You know what I mean? Because like, it applies to now. I was telling them last night, like, there's some people I can go up and talk to, and be like, bro, you're playing like shit. You know what I mean? You ass right now, bro. Like you need to turn it up, and that turns him up. Or there could be another guy that I could talk directly to him the same way, and he shuts down from that. So might have to soften up and be like, hey, bro, you're doing a good job, man. Let's try this next time. And like I said, all that stuff applied to life for me. And like that's what I said earlier. Like it didn't pan out the way I wanted to pan out, but like you said, it did pan out the way it was supposed to because like I had the presence of mind to just get the information and move on and not be bitter about it. And yeah, I feel like it's doing. I feel like we're panning out the way we're supposed to pan out.
And it's a good question. I'm just, I think I would rather be a famous DJ than a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
Like that's the life.
Yeah, it is because you still have like those. Like, you still pretty much have like the same crowds as like a professional basketball player, but you're way more low key. Like you don't have to get. Like you can still go out in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So go out to public.
Yeah.
You won't really get hated on.
You know, it's like a little niche little like thing. It's big, but it's like really little at the same time.
Yeah, you'll be just famous.
Oh, enough, you couldn't convince me. You couldn't convince me 8 years ago I'd be doing this, bro. There's nothing you could have told me that we'd be on tour right now, and especially ending the tour in Iowa. That's gonna be super dope.
Yeah, that's what's up. And then making moves on a festival.
Yeah, man, played a bunch of big festivals this year, and yeah, like I said, we're only 4 years into the project, so it's like,
yeah.
I mean, as I have to, this whole thing is like a good. This made me a better person in terms of like the little things I would have never gotten if I didn't get in the scene. And there's a lot. There are some things in the scene I don't like at all, but the good people I met made it worth it enough to kind of like brush it to the side. You know what I mean? Like I'm proud that I get those qualities from them.
Yeah, and keep making the vlog is so sick.
Oh, the vlogs, yeah, with AT. Yeah, we gotta do that more. Yeah, for sure. I think that's a big reason why I'm not that type of guy. Like that was like a thing of like my management team being they always be like, bro, people want to get to know you. Like they want to, you know what I mean? They want to talk to you. I'm like, I'm just not the type of guy. You know what I mean?
Like you're not even you talking, but like when you got to like get gaming in the hotel room. And shit.
Oh yeah, we're chilling, man.
That stuff, like it's just.
I mean, I give you like I'm not.
Like,
I'm not
so fun. I'm like, man, like,
I'm not glamming it up. Like I just show you exactly what the fuck we're doing. Like, and that's like how I do. I say, hey, just keep the camera rolling. Like you're gonna know when to turn it on. Like we're gonna. I'm a product of having great friends, and like when we're out, like even just the fact you see when we go to Denver, there's like 600 people out with us. We're all going to eat fucking crab boils and fucking go run around downtown and be dumbasses. Like and like just to be like at our age to be able to like be able to like get ourselves in a situation where that's even possible to even like still do those things is super cool. AT, like dragging AT along and him coming out and like he's kind of a homebody type guy. Him coming out and like he has fun out and you know what I mean. Like it is good. And, like I said, I'm happy you like the vlogs. That was like a pretty much a way for me to like get them off my ass in terms of like, stuff. Like you know what I mean. And I think that's a big reason why I got a lot of likes. Like, when I started doing those info vlogs where I'll just go. Like I think that was when I was like, all right, people aren't doing that as well as like you said. I feel like it's different than other people because like we're not glamming it up. It's not me being like, hey guys, we're gonna go do that. Like, we're not doing that. We're like, hey, all right, we're gonna go. What do you want to do today? All right, let's go do it. Just film it. You know?
And I feel like you'll never be an interesting. Like people will think you're more interesting than you do. I feel.
Oh,
because you're just you. Like why me too doing this.
Exactly. Like as well as that, I feel like we're here for like the reason we do this stuff is because of like all the consumers and all the supporters. So it's like these people don't really. That's like for some people like that's the closest thing they'll ever get to like seeing who you really are as a person. I feel like people when they believe in you as an artist and stuff. I feel like that's just more of like I don't know, not a validation. It's just another way for them to like you open yourself up to them, more be involved with them, and I feel like the people who care will return it back to me. Like, all right, this makes me want to support this guy even more because like I see what he's doing, and I can see that like how he makes me feel through his music. Like I was just telling him and this guy, I was about to leave, and this guy comes up, he's like, "Oh, you're this," and like we're talking. I take a picture with him, we're hugging, and he's like, the last thing he says, is he goes, "Bro, like." He's like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You gotta keep doing you, bro. He's like, you need to realize like you are just like you. I look at these crowds like you're making people happy. Like you're like he's like you're not just a DJ. He's like you're in here. You're controlling people's emotions, and you are making like people in your crowds are happy. Like they're really happy. Your friends are proud of you. Like and you can see that. And I was like, hey, I appreciate that. So that's a great compliment because like that keeps me yeah, I want to keep pushing the boundaries and like that stuff like that gives me like a form of validation that I keep pushing the boundaries because like obviously people like it.
Yeah, man. We'll keep it up. It's exciting.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, you were early. I just said I'm happy we could do it here. I told you last time I was like, man, you might as well just come to the studio. Way chilly vibe.
Cause then it's awesome. Cause then like I don't know. 4 more years and 8 more years, I'll have that unreleased super neat.
Oh yeah, there you don't have like the beginner be well, I think like I was around like a bunch of baby toys or something. Yeah.
It's just you in like a hoodie and like selfie mode. It's tight.
Oh yeah, I do. I couldn't even see you. I couldn't even see you in the video.
Oh yeah, it didn't work, but yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got like the throwback. You know how like some channels have like the throwback. Like, like in another couple years, you can be like, oh, check out this like this is the Jesse Waltz, man. The ball, bring this out the ball.
Yeah, with my life falls apart, I'll sell it on TMZ.
No, that's what that. No, to crash out. I want to crash out for them to care about that. No. Well, I would love to do that. If it was up to me, I would Kenny Beats the Game. I'll do this for a couple years and then a couple more years and do this stuff as like a curator event. I really want to just transition into just making music. Period. Like making like a bunch of rap. Like you get all exclusive. Next year I'm gonna make an all hip hop album. There's all hip hop on this one, and I'm gonna come out with another dubstep album after this one. just to like get more material for the summer, and then I'm gonna drop a all hip hop. Just my style beats on hip hop. So like all artists, just a regular album, not like an EDM dubstep album.
That'd be sick.
And it's gonna be fire. Like, I'm hyped about doing shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh no! I just want there to be a festival because like I know at least like six musicians that should play. That do play.
Oh, there's a lot of people on that you've interviewed that I've been big fans of before. Did this like Sam, Ion?
Yeah.
Well, I've been friends with him since second grade. Yeah, he was like
he's playing. Sean's playing.
Oh, Sean Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got some songs with Sean Tyler too. I'm a big fan of his stuff too. All these guys, like we were like, it's crazy to see like all these guys now. We're all doing the same thing because all these guys are like we were all like doing not out. You know, I mean, we did things that other kids didn't do, and like it's scary. You know what I mean? Like, I met all those guys in the most unique situations, and like it's so cool. They've always been cool, man. Like Sam's been killing. Like I remember hitting Sam up on MySpace, but like years ago, like before I was even thinking about doing anything with music. And same with Sean. I forget the name of the song, but I remember like, I hit him up too. I'm like, bro, I didn't know you were making a song. Like, this is crazy. And those guys are super talented. No, there's people out here that are super talented, man. Like,
it's like the new people I've met, but like the side.
Even like me, you might have Bluka who traveled with Enzo. Me, Bluka, and Levy came up in Iowa City together like at the same time. And we're all touring now. Like Levy's one of the biggest artists, biggest DJ trios in the game right now in the world. So it's like, Bluka's touring, so it's crazy. We've always had a bunch of let's see. The one had a bunch of good athletes. I forgot to put some money on it again. 63 Viking. Oh, we put on the Vikings with the playing on me. Yeah, but it's been fun, man. And I'm happy we rescheduled it because and you still have that interview because things have changed so much since that interview. Like legit, I've gone through 2 studios since then. Was I on tour the last time I talked to you?
I don't think so. I think we're about to leave or something.
I was just about to be on.
You made to Memphis, I think.
Oh, crazy. I just got back from Memphis. That's wild. So yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, we're doing it up. And you're killing it. I've been watching all your stuff. I like watching your stuff because I see a bunch of people that I haven't talked to in literally like 20 years.
Yeah, I just want to keep everyone together. Like that's what I miss about high school. Is everyone was just around.
Yeah, and it was crazy. Cause I don't know if you knew, I worked in City High for 5 years, and I loved it. I loved working there. Kids are my passion, so I worked in City High, and it was just crazy to see a lot of teachers that we had when we were in high school are still there. Like, I mean, a lot of them, like a good majority of them. So it's just seeing how crazy how things changed, and just go from being one of those kids that they had to chase down the hallway, go to class, to like be like the guy said, like if you're getting in trouble in class, and I'm the person that has to come get you, bro, like I'm like the most closest thing to you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, kids are like trying to cuss me. I'm like, bro, I don't. What makes you think I care about anything you're talking about? You know what I mean? Like just do what you're supposed to do. So. No, that was crazy. Like be touring and like go from tour and go straight back to work at the high school. That was pretty crazy. That was really crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah, but people just don't have to be like world famous to be inspiring.
No, hell no.
It can even just be your friends. So that's why I wanted to give people a space to be like, oh, this person raps with this person owned a store.
It's all relative, bro. It's all the same. It takes all the same path to do all those things. Mm-hmm. I should believe it. I mean, it's good that you can like when you hear something like me talking, we live totally different lives, and like I live a kind of different life, stuff than a lot of people, but like. It's good that you can reassure that because people need to know that all you gotta do, even before I said just having a good friend group, like it's not you don't have to be famous or anything to have a good friend group or like, maintain a boundary or like have a standard of what you want to be around you. You know what I mean? I feel like usually you scroll through like Instagram reels and you see like all these guys talking about like that, and I feel like they say it with a tone of like you have to be like this millionaire, you have to be like no. Well, we're talking about life, bro. You have the right to control or have a standard, and like it's up to you to decide who you want. Like, if you don't feel like having a difficult conversation with that person, then maybe that's not the person that you really, maybe that's the person you don't really want to be around. You know what I mean? Like, it's your decision based on if you want to do that or not. And like, I feel like that's really what I got in the position I am. It's like, I'm a product of having like really, really good friends. Like, you meet, you know people as well. Like, even like, hey, my best friend is my manager now. He's been my manager the whole time. When I went to a big management company, I said, I'll go with Freddie Does, man. He's still here. So I still work with all my friends to this day. All the same people who found me and gave me an opportunity when I had no followers still work with me in some way or another to this day.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Daisy?
Yes, sir.
As well.
So we'll keep it up. We should do this after the tour. We should link
yeah, bro. You're the boy.
Yeah.
You know, I said you gotta come to the studio, man. Anything you need,
I will.
All right. Yeah. That's a good one. That's good.